Would anybody fight to keep their purse or wallet?
Yeah.
Who might? Depends on what?
Like if it's like a coach or something, that's a different story. Because like you spend money.
So what does the Coach purse cost?
A lot.
So would you give me a price? What is an average price for one of them?
Mine was
Well, like you want
90.
like a big purse, maybe like 400.
Okay, so $400
I said.
or you're dead.
And then no wait, then you
But I
have money
got
in the
it.
purse too.
Oh, okay, that makes a big difference. Okay, so your life is worth about $450. That's what you're essentially saying, all right? I had one student. She goes, "I'd fight for $100." I go, "Your life is worth $100." She goes, "That's about right." I also can't argue, stupid. Okay. Now, some people say, "Well, I would give it up if they had a weapon." Would you give it up if this is a weapon? Yeah. Would you agree the first time you see the weapon, it might already be coming at you? And if it's coming at you, you can't go, time out, come on. You could have at least shown me the weapon. I would have given it. Why do we have to go through all this, right? You can't reverse it. 3 seconds. Okay? Yeah, time out. Okay? Some people go, "I would size up the attacker." I think I can take him. Okay? A 5-year-old can kill you with a knife. It's not worth fighting over. There's no amount of money or valuables, your Coach purse, that are worth it. The last class, one of the girls said, "You know what, if I survived it and gave up my Coach purse," she said the same thing. She goes, "My mother would be happy to lie, but she'd probably be pretty upset with me that I lost the purse."
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom would do that.
If that was really true, I'd say, what kind of parents do you have? You damn it, you get that purse back!
Lost it.
What's that?
Lost it. Because you got raped. She'll believe you.
Okay. If there's a lot of people around and somebody goes, "Give me your purse or wallet," you might start yelling, screaming, attract attention, they take off. But if you feel threatened, it's better to give it. It's not worth fighting over. If you're isolated alone and you feel threatened, give it to them. If you see a weapon, give it to them. I would take the purse or wallet, throw it as far as you can one way. Do not run the direction you just threw your purse or wallet. I was on the track team, watch this. Okay? If you throw it that way, but you're running this way, yelling, screaming, attracting attention, creating distance, guess what? They will not bother with you. It's if you don't give it to them, you run the risk of being attacked. Now, a lot of women say, "But Chris, if the guy's got to walk 10 feet to get the purse, won't he be upset?" If all I've got to do is go like this, without a struggle, I'm pretty happy, okay? I get a lot of women go, "I would drop the purse in front." When you lean over to get it, I'll hit you, okay? Well, maybe I never intended on hurting you, but you've hit me now. Now you've escalated it. I have some people say, "Can you negotiate?" I would normally say no, okay? You don't want to negotiate, but here's one woman who did. This is funny, but I don't recommend you do this. Guy had the knife the whole way. He's like, "Give me your purse now." She's like, "Can I keep the identification?" The guy's like, Because he probably doesn't want it anyways, but is he expecting somebody to say that? She goes, "We went through my purse item by item, for you, for me, for you, for me." I go, "It sounds like it became friendly." She goes, like, "No, it wasn't friendly. I was like practically peeing my pants, It wasn't like, "I really want to keep that. Give you 2 of these for one of those." Like, it's became friendly. Right? I took off, he took off, we're both happy. Okay? But normally I say, you're not going to negotiate. Give it
Why
to
would
them.
you just offer him your wallet then?
Well, see, a lot of people, he probably doesn't want the identification, right? But
He
he's
just
not
wants the money.
What's that?
He just wants
Yeah, but most people aren't thinking that at the time. They say, "Just give me everything," right? They're not thinking that you're going to start negotiating with them. Okay, again, I don't recommend that necessarily. All right. Or Global TV and the Toronto Star covered me teaching seniors a few years ago. And the woman who organized the course, seniors, okay. The woman who organized the course heard this talk a couple times. And this is an example, again, you can hear it here, you're nice and calm, but when you're actually in the moment, it's not that easy to remember things. And so she hears this talk a couple times. Within 2 weeks, she's at like a coffee shop. I won't say the name of it. Anyways, she's sitting in a chair. Entrance over there. She puts her purse on this side of the chair. Where would it have been better to keep the purse? On the other side of the, because if the guy coming in doesn't see it, he can't go for it. But she doesn't know that. A guy's come in, he's looking around, sees her purse, grabs it, starts to run out of the coffee shop. Now, from what I'm teaching you, am I telling you to go running after the guy? Of course not. But what happens? She gets angry. Right? So she gets up, starts to run after the guy. Now, picture this. The staff's over there serving coffee. She goes, "Call 911." They're like, "We're a little busy right now serving people." Imagine that. So she goes out the front door, down the street after the guy. She goes, "Chris, you would have loved it. I got about 50 feet down the road and I started to think, what would Chris? Okay. What Chris tell me to do right now? And she stopped. I said, good. I said, what were you going to do if you caught the guy? She goes, I don't have a clue. It seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Don't go chasing people down for your Bibles. Okay, it's not worth it.